Okay, so this is the penny loafer, but you probably already knew that because the penny is literally at the scene of the crime with the old money aesthetic, the preppy look, and even the coastal grandmother aesthetic. But did you know that this prep favorite was inspired by indigenous footwear? So basically, the story goes that a Norwegian man named Nils saw moccasins after traveling through North America while searching for the art of shoemaking. He saw the moccasins and took that style back to Norway, where he mixed it with the style of the tesser shoes worn by the people of Norway. By mixing the elements of both shoes together, he was basically able to create a shoe that looked pretty similar to the original, but slightly different, and it was a laceless slip-on shoe. It was known as the Arlen shoe. Now, this man must have known what he was doing because the Arlen shoe became extremely popular in Norway, and after it made its way into the US, it pretty much became a cultural staple. This is because a large shoe producer named G.H. Bass began making the Weegens, which was short for Norwegians, and that was just basically an American version of the Arlen shoe. And that would become the penny loafer we know today. The Weegens loafer were picked up by the elite preparatory school kids of the 1940s, bleeding into what would become the Ivy League style of the 60s and eventually the preppy style of the 1980s. By the 80s, the shoes were widely known as the penny loafers and were a staple in many men's and women's closets. And what's really cool about the penny loafer is that it's actually kind of adapted with us. Beyond the popular ones such as the Gucci loafer and the tassel loafer, there are even avant-garde and modern styles now like bulky and platform loafer. I find it so cool that the penny loafer was inspired by indigenous footwear, and this is why I love fashion history so much. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, and stay tuned for my next fashion history talk.